But when that time comes, you better get ready. And you better man up. And if you're a sister, you better make sure that you don't make this mistake. The whole world went to hell because of this mistake in the beginning. Let's go back. We might not get time to do it all. You go to the other things we got to go through. But we'll finish up next Sunday. Come. We're going back to Genesis.
Yeah, it's the 13th verse.
What chapter you get?
1:13. I'm sorry, 3:13.
And this is so wide to the world. Whenever the world want to do any sin, they always say one thing. It's for the kids. Everything is for the kids. Well, I don't do it because of that. I do it for the kids. And they justify any evil thing if it's for the kids. Why Biggie Smalls have to sell drugs? Just to feed his daughter. Everybody got to sell crack just to feed his daughter. Like that justifies anything. And that's why God don't like it. Because that word, child, daughter, son, wife, husband, it's emotions attached to it. And those emotions make you betray God if you're not on top of them. You understand? And that's why we got to look at this story of Adam and Eve to make sure if we're a woman, that we don't do what Eve did, and to make sure if we're a man, we don't do what Adam did. Let's go back to it.
3:13, everybody there?
Mm-hmm.
And the Most High said to the woman, what is this that thou hast done? And the woman said, the serpent beguiled me.
Stop. Now, we know what Adam did. What did Eve just do?
Got tricked.
By?
Devil.
More, little sister? Huh? That's correct. Now, relate that to today. Bring that to today. A long time ago, there was a woman who met a slick talking white man. And boy, this white man sold her a nice game, and it sounded good, and it sounded like if she did it, her life would be great. And she went with that. And then pulled her man on into it with the love that he feel for her. Because he don't want to lose her. And she know he don't want to lose her. Like women, they know some women know they got this power over brothers. They know it. They know just how to put that thing on you and to have you doing God knows what over getting her. Well, how do you relate that to today? Any church USA, any sister USA, women get gamed by a white man. Get gamed up into his plot. Listen, turn the TV on. There's some white man on TV gaming up a black woman.
That's right.
Clear up your credit, get your credit fixed up, do this and do that. Oh, the psychic line and this and that. Like all commercials are pushed at women. Pushed at women, why? Because this man got the formula for fooling a woman. He got it down. What's the formula? Get rich quick. Lose weight in no time with no work, no exercise. Get everything you want right now. Get all your pleasures fulfilled immediately. Like that's the plot. Like that's the formula. And he serve it up to women day and night, and they serve it up in the church with his skill. Just come to this place, pay this. I gave Pastor so-and-so $100. Next thing you know, the phone rung, and they said, you got a new job. Praise God. Like that's the formula. The formula one is this. You ain't got to do nothing, and I'm going to flood you with everything you damn want if you just do this one thing. That's how you fool a woman. Lotto tickets. The same something for nothing. Like that. Like that something for nothing game is what get women time and time and time again. They came out with them credit cards along. When they first came out, women thought that was free money. They thought that thing was just a plastic thing. Just like a magic card that just spills gifts and shoes out of the damn sky. That's what the white man push on women now. So now, if you are a woman, what you got to do? Be very sober-minded. Never look at anything like you're going to get something for nothing. Never look at anything. Lose weight, don't work out, and don't change your diet and lose 100 pounds a day. Well, damn. I ain't going to believe that. I ain't going to believe that I cannot work out and not eat and eat whatever I want and still lose 100 pounds. And just all you got to do is buy these pills. Buy these pills. You lose weight, no work out, no do nothing. But you're going to lose all the weight in the world. Phone ring off the damn hook, man. Women calling trying to get some of it, man. Like, if you're a woman, you got to be careful of that. Be careful of people trying to game you up. And be careful of game. You got women today that love to be gamed up. They tell you you ain't got no game. Like, they want game. They want you to lie to them. They want it. Listen, like, brothers in the truth, we get tons of problem with more than one wife thing. Why? Because we the only ones saying it. But everybody doing it. But the problem with us is that we got the audacity to tell the truth. And a woman do not want that. She don't want that. She wants you to just come in, shower real fast, and spray yourself with cologne and tell you what's with the boys. Like that she wants. But she don't want you to actually say the damn truth. Like that's insane. And so if you're a woman, don't value lies. Value the truth. If you're a sister, man, don't value hype talk. Value honesty. Value what's stable and solid, not flash. Value the cake, not the icing. If you're a woman, that's how you got to be, to make sure that you don't do what Eve did. He said he will be a God. You can see on the commercial all day. You will be a God. You'll have everything. They fill these colleges up with women with that garbage. Go to college and you're going to be this and you're going to be that. And you're going to run the company and you're going to do this. And what you're really going to do is just pay back student loans until your grandkids can take up the debt for you. That's really what's going to happen. Go ahead.
And in most colleges, you have more black women in the college than you do men. And even on the job market.
Forget about it. And black brothers is dead, really. The jail is the college for black people, black men, the prison. You know what I mean? But women get game, they get hustled, and they get hustled, and they get hustled. And they like to be hustled. They enjoy it. And if you're a woman, you got to avoid that doubling. You got to look for what's stable, what's solid. If you're a woman, read between the lines. You hear me? Read between the lines. That's what you determine. What term did he get from this? Naive. 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 What does naive mean? What does naive mean? Brothers read the Bible. Near. Who's Eve? The first simple woman written in the Bible. Don't be near to Eve. Don't just think that money just gonna fall out the damn sky on you behind. Anything you want, you're gonna get shoes all over the damn place. You want shoes falling out the sky. You want everything, money just dropping everywhere you want. Don't think that that's just gonna happen to you. Be solid, man. Be content with what you have. Be content. Any fool knock on the door. That's what they listen. Back in the day, Esau used to have cats to go from door to door, knocking on your door. Or that woman sitting there in the house all day, selling her a truckload of trinkets. But it's selling her anything. You come home, you woman got 4 or 5 vacuum cleaners, 50 yourself on drain cleaners, and like they just knock on the door. And soon as tie a little case. Hello, is the lady in the house home? Come on, man. You a woman? They knock on the door. You tell them, listen, you come here with my husband, get here. Somebody trying to sell you something. And anybody that can't wait, don't buy it. Anybody saying buy it right now, do not buy it. And they say, well, this deal only lasts for a couple of hours. I can't guarantee you this deal. And you don't get it right now. Walk away. Walk out the door. Don't never let nobody slick talk you, man. Don't love slick talk.
They say naive, something like gullible. Like
same exactly. Synonymous. Gullible, being fooled. Synonymous. Be careful of that. And listen, there's only one way you're going to be careful of it. By recognizing you have this weakness. If you say, well, I'm a woman, then I ain't got that problem, then you won't get fooled. If you say, I'm a man, I ain't got a problem with women, I ain't no woman ever going to rule me, then you're going to be the one to get ruled. You got to say, listen, I got this in me, but I'm going to keep on top of it. I'm going to push, I'm going to fight it until it's gone. That's what everybody got to do. And we're going to repeat this time and time and time again. Keep going now. But you probably got to end it right here. Go ahead.
The serpent beguiled me, and I did eat. Verse 14.
That's it. Now, one question before we go into the proverb and we in class. What is the tree of the knowledge of good and evil?
Philosophies of the updates.
That's what the trees are, period. That's correct. But what is the knowledge of good and evil? No, it's the knowledge of good and evil. What is it?
Knowing that we're not good.
The law of good.
You the smart guy. That's correct. The knowledge of good and evil is the law. That's the door that Adam and Eve opened up. That's what they did. Let me give you one brief synopsis before class goes. Okay, this is imagine me. I'm behind. I am a cop behind the gate. Now, written on in the front of this gate is, "Do not open this gate." And you look at there, you see there's a cop behind the gate. The cop is strong, powerful, and that cop behind the gate. You look at that cop every day, like, dang, do not open the gate. Shit, the cop is strong enough behind that gate. And so one day you go, come open the gate, Mike. Thus saith the Lord, whoever opens up the gate gets put to death. That's what they did. That's what they did. They went from obeying him to finding out what it was like not to. Welcome to America. That's what was behind that door, the law. What do I mean when I say the law? What man ever sleep with mankind shall be put to death. But whosoever eat this shall die. What man sleep with this person shall be burned at the stake. Like that's the door they opened up. But before that, it was just plant your crops, pick your crops, do this, name that animal, do that, and so this door get opened up where they find out what it's like not to. And the minute they found out, the minute say it again, and the minute you right here and you find out how bad it is not to, well, also you realize about how it was before.
How easy it was, we had to do
Good it was. This is the knowledge of good and evil. Right here, you're like, ooh, man, we had it good before. And you also like, God, I got it bad right now. Now you know it was good to not open the gates, and it's bad to open it. Now you know it was good to obey him, and it's bad not to, but this is when you find out. Right there. And that's where you live. You living with his hand around your throat. And every day you say, man, if we only had obeyed him, we wouldn't be here in this mess. Man, because we didn't obey him, I gotta work this job and put up with this mess. You got the knowledge of good and evil. And you got it because a sister was ambitious and a man was weak. Don't keep doing it. Don't keep doing it. Go ahead, Doc.
Was he giving us another chance when he gave Moses
Not so much another chance, but he was allowing us to be a nation and govern ourselves with these laws. Not another chance, because that's still, let me give you one last scripture. Give me Romans the 5th chapter. Hurry up to the room. Father, what'd you say?
5 and 12.
Not quite. Let's talk to the Lord before. Let's start at 8. Let's start at 8. What is that?
Chapter 8.
I'm sorry, no. Romans 5 and 8.
Romans 5 and 8. But Yahweh commendeth his love toward us, and that while we were yet sinners, Yahweh shall die for us.
This is where we got our second chance. Our second chance ain't come into Christ. Christ is what got the hand from off our neck. This is what Christ, the hand on our neck, the hand got taken off and said, just don't do it no more. That's what Christ did for us. Go ahead.
Right, it's the peace against in the beginning of the round. It's like many promises, the blessings if we would obey, and all of those blessings that He's going to bring on high and all that.
But it's still not put back because of the punishment. You know what I'm saying? Like, meaning, we will get blessed, like, meaning, how can I explain? We will get blessed if we do it. But before this, it wasn't the other side. You understand? Like, it was just, before this, it wasn't a reward punishment situation. Before this, it was just plant your crops. Pick your crops. Don't open it, don't eat this, don't eat that. Like, it was no written, you got to die for anything, because didn't exist, you not doing it. You understand? Like, it was just, yeah, I can't explain all the way, but if you read something that just don't do it. You just keep on not doing it. Plant my crops solid. Don't plant my crops solid. Don't eat this solid. That was it until this happened. It was like, I'm going to get killed if I don't do it now. But now, Moses came in, if you do it, you'll get blessed, but I'm going to get killed if I don't. That didn't exist, man. You say something?
Like you said, before the law, before the knowledge of good and evil, there was no sin. You know what I'm saying? We disobeyed. But after the knowledge of good and evil, now you got sin. Remember, the priests sacrificed for themselves for their sin and the sins of Israel. So nobody was innocent. Because of now, they know good and evil. And they're doing good and evil.
All right, there's many precepts to say that we bring that in too. We won't have time to go. Let me keep you down to the meat. Go to 14. No, 13, sorry.
Romans 5 and 13. For until the law, sin was in the world.
Go ahead.
But sin is not imputed when there is no law.
I know what that's talking about.
Nevertheless, death reigned from Adam to Moses.
You understand? That's what we nevertheless, meaning even though it wasn't the law yet with Moses, nevertheless, death reigned. Like, death was in charge from Adam to Moses. Even though it wasn't the tablets and the law written down. We still, like, even though it ain't a written down law until Moses, Israelites is doing stuff and dying. You know what I mean? Doing, displeasing the Lord and getting killed, getting sick, getting killed. Forget about it, in slavery. It was in Egypt in slavery before the written law. Sitting up in Egypt, dying every day in slavery. Why? Because the Lord was against us and been against us since Adam. Been against us since Adam. Go ahead.
That put us under the law.
It put us under the punishment of the law. That's very important, because whenever Christians say the law, they thinking, thou shalt not eat pork. That's not what the law is. The law is, thou shalt not eat pork and die if you do. That's the law. When it said under the law, that's what it means, you're under the punishment of the law. Before that, it was just doing what he said, and that's how we lived our life. We lived our life like a good child. They didn't know what a beating was. You know what I mean? They didn't even know what it was called. They didn't even get threatened with no beating. They just knew that they obeyed their father, and that was just how life was. That's how we lived our life. Okay? Keep going.
Nevertheless, death reigned from Adam to Moses, even over them that had not sinned, after the similitude of Adam's transgression.
That's like when I was saying. Sin was on everybody. This sin got passed on through our seed. Even if you didn't do it, you was going to be punished for this crime. That's how life worked. Keep going.
Who is the figure of him that was to come.
I know what that's talking about. It's talking about Christ. All right? Last scripture. I ended there. So, the story as long as it can be. We'll go into another time. We'll do one last scripture. We got time. Peer pressure. Real quick. Very important, too, for the kids that's in here tonight. Peer pressure. Give me Proverbs, the first chapter. These brothers, too, because peer pressure lasts when you're an adult as well. Proverbs, first chapter. Okay, we're going to skip down to the 8th verse. Proverbs 1 and 8. Take that top roll. Give it to me fast, too, all right? Proverbs 1 and 8.
My son, hear the instruction of thy father.
That's real important, man. You brothers in here, like, what's your name, too, brother, right here? Rob. It's real important. It's very important. When you got somebody in your life that knows the truth, listen to that person. That person is trying to save your life. The instruction that we get in this class, this ain't religious. This ain't, You go to church, right? What you learn? You learn how to be a tambourine, play the drums, sing on the choir, jump up and down. These things are not practical. They don't help you in your everyday life. It's not really. It helps you in church because you fit in. You listen to music and you dance. But when you leave out the church, tambourine playing won't come up much. You know, singing ain't going to be not necessarily going to help you. But what you learn the truth are things that you can take into your life. And these things will keep you alive instead of dying. You understand? These things, this classroom exists outside of this room. You learn it in here, but you want to live it out there. And it's important to listen to somebody that knows the truth. Because these things will truly save your life. I have seen it happen. I have seen it happen. And I've seen somebody not listen and seen them die. I know a brother a little while ago in college, but I don't know if y'all knew him. He had a young son, man. Beautiful brother. He was on one of the tapes. Beautiful, beautiful young brother, man. You ever seen that tape, Passover tape, where he's like, Jew to Jew, Jew to Jew? I never seen that one. Oh, man, it was off the hook. This brother was how old, man? 15, 16. Came to Passover, the garment, braids down the hair, and shalom, shalom, shalom. But when this brother would leave out the classroom, he would hang with his homies around the way. He started selling drugs with them. Brothers tried to go rescue him. Shout Marvin up in D.C. tried to go rescue him out. He didn't want to ever come back home. Them same friends shot him in the face. He was up in here, shalom, salute, Israelite and everything. But he did not want to listen to his father. Why? Because he'd rather listen to Lil Wayne and 50 Cent and people on TV. Like, their influence was the influence that mattered more to him. And that little boy is dead. I remember talking to Cog after it happened. He said, man, I tried to tell him, but this world, he just loved the world. He wanted to be like that, and that boy's gone. You can die in the truth too now. Don't make it, it's because you come to class. You ain't got carte blanche to do whatever you want when you leave out of here and think, well, nothing bad happened to you. Listen, you are more likely to die because you know better. Keep reading.
And forsake not the law of thy mother.
Remember that. Don't forsake the law of thy mother. And so too, you brother in the back, man. Your mother came into the truth. And you shouldn't forsake what she's teaching y'all. Listen to it. Don't let it go. It will save your life one day. Keep going.
Verse 9. For they shall be an ornament of grace unto thy head.
What does that mean? They shall, like the laws that your mother teach you and the laws your father teach you, shall be an ornament of grace on your head. For instance, you know what ornament is? Ornament is like when they in the world, when they have Christmas ornaments, they dress up a tree and all that. Meaning, these laws that you keep, like if you wear them, the Lord will give you grace because you do it. He'll forgive you. He'll forgive what you did in the past and help you and be with you if you obey the law of your father, the law of your mother in your case. Keep going.
And chains about thy neck.
And chain, what does that mean? And chains about thy neck. No, we black people now. People think black people. Chains about thy neck. What does that mean? No.
Jewelry.
Jewelry, ornament. What we call it? What's a chain? I don't know. The chain is, that's what they limit. That's why I said ornament in the first one. Like this thing is something. This ain't a slave collar. This is something that's beautiful. This is a chain around your neck. That's what he's saying. Go ahead.
My son, if sinners entice thee,
It is good. It is very good. Go ahead.
Consent thou not.
What does that mean? If sinners entice thee, who knows? Because now that y'all in the truth, y'all trying to follow the Lord, who are you going to encounter in your life? People that are not. Right? People that are not. They in the school. They on your block. They everywhere. If sinners, you know what it means to entice? You know, bro?
To entice?
Uh-huh.
To get you to do things, to what's the word what they call
Get around you.
pressure?
Pressure. That's what we're looking for. Or seduce. Pressure. When you get pressure from people that want you to smoke cigarettes, smoke weed, do something your mother said not to do, sneak out the house late at night, do this and do that, watch nasty movies, do all kinds of stuff. You're going to get that from people that's going to be like, you should do these things. You should do these things, but when it happens, keep going.
If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood.
Wait a minute, now what's the thing they're saying right here? Come with us, let us lay wait for blood. What does that mean? You brothers need to understand this, because this is going to happen to you. Christ ain't back before y'all grow up. Sinners come with you and say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood. God will. Let's go out and kill somebody. Let's go out and hurt somebody. That is going to happen. You need it, brother.
Gang violence.
That is going to happen. Y'all gonna get to be a certain age, and some of y'all friends, if y'all got friends in the world, which hopefully you don't, will tell y'all, these cats said this to me. They did this to me. Let's go over there and let's jump him. Let's go over there and let's shoot him. Let's go over there and let's beat him up. Come with me and let's lay wait for blood. Lay wait means to wait somewhere for somebody. And you wait for them. And when you wait till 3 o'clock to fight somebody, that's laying in wait. And when you waiting in the schoolyard for somebody to come out, that's laying in wait for somebody. That's what sinners will come and entice you to do. You brothers, best believe it will happen. It's a 100% chance. And Christ ain't back before you all grow up. Keep going. Keep going.
Let us lurk privately.
Let us lurk. Let us sneak. Let's lurk privately. Go ahead.
For the innocent without cause.
For the innocent without cause. Somebody that don't even deserve this, but we're going to lay on this cat. We're going to rob him. We're going to beat him up. We're going to hurt this man. That's what sinners will entice you to do. They will seduce you and pressure you to hurt your brothers. That's what they'll do. Keep going.
Let us swallow them up alive as the grave.
Understand that? Let's just destroy them. Let's kill them. Let's hurt them. Go ahead.
And whole, as those that go down into the pit.
Keep going. Talking about that grave. Talking about how bad you want to hurt this person. Keep going.
We shall find all precious substance. We shall fill our houses with spoil.
Yeah, what do they say will happen if we beat this guy up and we hurt him? We're going to rob him. We're going to take his shoes, take his chain, take his money. This is going to happen to you young men. Without doubt. Somebody going to come and say, let's do it. Let's rob somebody. Let's stick up somebody. Let's hurt somebody and take his things. Keep going.
Cast in thy lot among us.
What does that mean? Join us in this. Casting thy lot is dice. So and figuratively we're speaking like, join us in this. Let's all do this together. Go ahead.
Let us all have one purse. My son, walk not thou in the way with them.
You understand? When somebody comes to you with this pressure, what does this mean? My son, walk not thou in the way with them. Don't do it. Don't do that. Somebody come to you and want you to join together to hurt somebody else. Do not do it. Keep going.
Refrain thy foot from their path.
Yeah, don't walk with them. Don't do what they do. Keep going.
For their feet run to evil.
Why should you do what they do? Because they're going to do something that is evil. It is evil. It is evil to hurt your people. It is evil to hurt your people. The same blood of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is in those brothers out there. The seed of your people made those young men. Do not hurt them. Keep going.
And make haste to shed blood.
And make haste. That's what happened. You young, you quick to hurt people. That's what it means to be young. Now you do it fast. You don't think about it. You don't think about the consequences of what might happen. There's people in jail right now for 20 years over something they never thought about. They just acted on it. Don't be quick to shed blood. Don't be quick to hurt your people. Keep going.
Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird.
What does that mean? This is so important. So important. Sure, keep reading that. We'll come back to it.
And they lay wait for their own blood. They lurk privately.
So check this out. Surely in vain the net is set in the sight of a bird. What does that mean? If you're going to trap a bird, what you got to do? You got to hide the net. You can't let him see the net. And that's what young people don't understand about traps. Traps, you ain't going to never see the trap. You understand? Like, you ain't going to never, the trap is looking for you. You ain't going to see it. It's hidden. So when you run out and try to hurt somebody else, who is really going to get hurt? You. You're going gonna get hurt. Now, you thinking you're gonna hurt somebody else. But the trap that's laid right in front of you is laid in vain. Of course you don't know you're gonna get hurt, silly. That's how traps work, and then you hide. You run out and get it, and you fall in, and you're the one that's gonna get hurt. Keep going.
And they lay wait for their own blood.
That's what they're saying. Really, what you doing? Really, you laying wait for your own blood. Really, you out there hiding and trying to hurt yourself. Really, keep going.
They lurk privately for their own lives.
They lurk privately for your own. You the one that's really gonna lose your life. Go ahead.
So are the ways of everyone that is greedy of gain.
Yeah, that so is the ways of everyone that's greedy of gain, man. And don't have lust. Don't always want, and that's how you get a ton of kids too. These damn TV commercials. Like they create lust in children. Create lust for everything. Lust for food, lust for them damn video games. Ain't no sin. Don't get me started with video games. Ain't sin to do it. But don't get me started on it. Because I see the lust that they push on children with these damn video games. They push them where a child got to have it. And you will see children kill each other over the damn games. Kill each other, come and steal it and fight and all that. Go ahead.
Remember that one in the news we saw?
Yeah.
The boy, there was a one-player game and
I forgot about that. Yeah, you right there. We watching the news. This is where they playing the video game.
there was one player.
One player. Now it's only one player, so they want to play. But it's only one player. And they get mad and the boy killed the other boy over his turn. Like there's something in that. Like there's something to that, man.
Yeah.
And it ain't just I ain't saying it's the actual game, but it's the lust that's pushed on. You can do that with anything. You can take this cup and talk about it all day on TV. Tell everybody about it, talk about it. You must have it. You must have it. And someone will kill you for this cup. So be extra. Go your point 176. So be extra careful with that. Be extra careful. And with that, there's no more questions. I don't know. I don't know how. I think he stabbed. No, he wouldn't stab him with a knife. He went in the kitchen and got a knife and stabbed him up.
You gotta be kidding.
And yeah.
During Hurricane Katrina, after the aftermath, remember the one boy, he killed his sister over some ice?
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, he killed her over some ice.
That's because in that situation, ice is precious. Since ice pressure down in the tree, like that's how it works, brother. You can't have that. You can't have that thing in your heart like that.
But what if it's like Edomite?
You still can't kill the Edomite. You're not allowed to kill the Edomite. That's in the Bible. Somebody is going to kill an Edomite. Who is that? Huh? That's right. You're going to kill all of them. Don't you kill none of them. You leave them the hell alone. Stay away from them. Christ's going to come and get rid of all of them. All right? Mark the announcement. That's right.
So we have a 1 year rule. That we have a new sister or brother come to class. That the brother's not allowed to try to date the sister, or the brother or the sister's not allowed to try to date the brother. That we need to learn. We're not trying to be like the Christian church. We do have interest in the sister, but she has interest in you. After 6 months, we counsel, let them know that y'all friends and y'all like to each other. Y'all can go out, become friends, whatever. There's no touching, anything like that. Because y'all here to learn. Just in the first year, y'all still decide that y'all, want to be friends even further or consummate your relationship through sexual intercourse. The Lord says marriage. Then you go before counsel, see if it's in the spirit. Y'all continue your marriage through sexual intercourse. And she's no longer allowed to come to class anymore. You are her teacher, you're supposed to teach her, she don't come to the brothers, come to the school anymore because the Lord doesn't allow another woman, another man to be over your woman. That's why we try not to be like the church. The church is a whole house. We got the holiday days coming up, which is the Passover. This is the one. That's right. This is the biggest one of them all. Which is found in Exodus, Leviticus, 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians. Which is the first of the year, correct?
It's the month of Passover ends the first of the year. First of the year is right now already.
For when Christ was born,
Christ was born during the time of the Passover, meaning in those 2 months. Christ was born. It was also when he got out of Egypt, also was when Christ died. Y'all remember, at the Feast of the Passover, they could let go one prisoner, Barabbas or Christ. They let go of Barabbas, which was the custom for the Passover when we was under the Romans. Right? Christ was born around the time of the Passover. He died around the time of the Passover. And the month the Passover is in is the new year. Right now, we're in a new year. All right? Keep going.
My officer informed me that he has the calendar of all the high holy days. Everybody should get one if you don't have one. And also, if the class you want like to be anointed. DC, we usually do it on the Sabbath. We have class on the Sabbath. But since we don't have class here on the Sabbath, we do it one tonight, Sunday or whatever night. We need to be anointed. We have a vehicle fund. We're trying to get a vehicle for the camp. Once we get our camp in Philly, we would like to have a van. Put all the equipment in, take the brothers back before people need to ride home, things like that. We can do it for them. What else we got? Class, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, 6 to 8. We have teaching class and Hebrew class on Monday, and teaching class on Tuesday. All teaching classes, but Monday is the day we set out for Hebrew. So that we go in the scriptures and read it where our people talk and the Lord talk in His original language. Okay, that being it, Amaju. Wamanya Hakudah, which means turn face to east. We will do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, then we'll translate it in the English. Lord said, whenever we speak in the unknown tongue, it should be interpreted. At some place we know that speak in tongues and don't interpret. Now, Shabbat Shemayim, Wadah, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakbathka, Zaba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ma'aratazah, Kawal, Hayah, Bashemayim, the thunder now, Lakam, Ka, you won't, Wasalakla now, Kabawath now, Kasalak now, Kabawath you now, Wala'ah, Thabiyai now, Manasaya 1, Abba, Awashai now, Mayan, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahafapa'ara, that I will love you, Aman.
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. Amen.
This is the prayer for the power to heal, in the name of Jesus Christ and the Lord. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Baba Kishor, the thunder now, Hakah, Larabah, Ka, Makala, Waka, Maduwa, Hakah, Latahar, Atazariah, Hakah, the Hakwayam, Hamathiyam, Hakah, Recall a walk. Atama Allah. Nagarashan. Bahashem. Yahweh Shai. The water. Aman.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Please. Give us the power.
Give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
All manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is the prayer for Israel in the school. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Mahashem.
Mahashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Barak Lanah.
Barak Lanah.
Wayasha'al.
Wayasha'al.
Mahayaman.
Mahayaman.
Sapori.
Sapori.
Mahashem.
Mahashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
The water. Alman.
Amen. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Saw, which means turn.
Anybody, if they want to be prayed for that's not here? All right. All right. Any brothers want to be anointed? You know, step up if you do. Oh, I'm sorry.
We will do salute. Amajim Shabbat, which means at ease. Sister, have a seat. Amajim Shabbat. Amajim. Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Barak Atham. Turn and face the sister. Sorry. Oh, y'all give him a tie.
Don't worry, young brother. You'll get it. You're going to learn it. Don't worry. We can give you a paper and write it down for you.
Understand, sisters?
And since you don't have to do the Maghrib Shabbat, you can do this, all right? I'm going to show you this.
Amajim Shabbat. Amajim. Barak. Yahweh Shema Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Shalom, Yahweh, Shamar, El, Afa, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Y'all give him a tie, hands down. Dismissed.
And the icon want to get anointed. Brother said, if I want to get anointed. You brother want to get anointed? Not, if I want to get anointed.
Everybody just step up.
Step up, get anointed.
That's not
How you been, man? How's everything? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, then, young brother. Come on, bro. This is a very good thing. This is an ancient thing, man. The people have been doing this since back on the time of Moses. The reason why we do this is in the Bible. If anybody is sick or needs any help, the Lord said for the elders to anoint their head with oil and to pray for them, and the Lord would heal them. Let me tell you, from personal experience, I remember being in the same line and praying for the Lord to let me do the work of the Lord, let me go out and teach. I sit right in the line, praying. The Lord allowed me to teach and allowed me to go build schools and pray because I wasn't doing it at that time. Didn't think I could. And prayed for this brother, I remember. Here we are. This thing ain't no joke. I know for sure it works. All right? So that's what you're doing. You're praying for the Lord to help you individually. Like this prayer, we pray for everybody else tonight. This prayer specifically is for y'all. It's for each one of you to pray for yourselves right now, and we're going to pray for you too. All right? I'm going to start this one right here. Yabaraka Yahweh.
Yabaraka Yahweh.
Wayashamarka,
Mayashamarka,
Ayahawa,
Yahawa,
Wanyawa, Aliyaka, Wayakanka,
Wakanka,
Yashayahawa,
Yashayahawa,
Wanyawa, Aliyaka, Wayashamlaka, Shalom, Yahawa, Bahasham, Yahushua, Barak, Rapah, Hagun, Kevin.
Ayam Ramaya,
Tahawar.
Arya.
Hazayan,
Haran.
Haran, Bahasham Yahushua, the one I'm
I'm gonna make this shit laugh on it. I'm gonna make it laugh.
Y'all know about 3 times. Y'all know the Bible. Samuel, this little boy died. It was his widow, just her and her son. She fed Samuel during the famine. Nobody else had any food. She fed him all the food she had. And her son died. And Samuel went to his son and laid on his body 3 times. He prayed for him 3 times. And the Lord put life back into his son. That's how the tradition is, for to say it 3 times.
I have manila envelopes. I have envelopes.
You did it. I saw it.
Too much. All the time.
I get it.
Thank you, man.